everyone, welcome back to Femboy Arcades. It's been a while since I made one of these videos, but that's because I have a lot of things going on in life right now. I'm also working on a much bigger project that I'm so excited about, so videos are gonna release very slowly from now on, but I still love this series and I want to continue it, so I thought I'd tide you over with some more rhythm games. I know you guys loved the last one, judging by how well it did, and I thought it'd be cool to go to a different location and show off some more games that I've been playing. There are a few others I haven't touched yet, so let me know if you want to see more of these. I actually filmed this footage a long time ago. I wanted to go for sort of a pink vibe, so I put on a pink skirt and some pink thigh highs. Both of these are from Amazon, they're pretty easy to find if you want them. But at the time, the closest thing I had to a pink shirt was this light red penguin shirt from the Monterey Bay Aquarium, which I guess goes with my username, but since recording I have this shirt from the Experience Share in Alameda. I think this goes much better with the theme. Also, I 100% recommend this place if you want video games in the SF Bay Area. They also have a really cool YouTube channel, so go check them out. Like I mentioned in my previous videos, I bring my own gloves to the arcade. These help minimize friction and also cushion the blow between me and the controls. And of course, I've got my trusty icy amusement card, which a lot of Japanese arcade machines take. This lets me save my progress and my preferences on the game that I'm playing, so I highly recommend you get one if you want to play some arcade games like this. And now that I have everything, let's go see what I played. Okay, so first off, because it's got the penguin, we gotta start with Chunithm, which is also, interestingly enough, one of my favorite, in fact, I think probably my absolute favorite rhythm game. It's certainly the one I put the most effort into learning. It's like playing on a piano, but it's got a touchpad interface. Playing on a touchpad as opposed to pressing actual buttons gives the chart designers a lot of creativity in their design. But also, this game's got air notes! Air notes are so fun, even if you can cheese them because the design isn't that complex. There's a little sensor that reads your hand movements vertically, so if you wave your hand in the air, boom, air note. But the sensor can't actually tell where your hand is or what hand is hitting the note, so yeah, this can be cheesed pretty easily. I do like to think I've learned quite a bit. I made this really cool combo on Sound Chimera and I could not get over it for about a week, so I think I'm doing quite well for myself. Chunithm is a Sega game, and a very good one at that, but another really good Sega game is Maimai. It's time for the washing machine! This is the rarest game that we're looking at today because for some reason Sega does not want them leaving Japan, so the buttons make an interesting layout by surrounding them in a circular screen, kind of like the side of a washing machine. By the way, the screen is also touchscreen, so not only do you have to hit notes on the buttons, but you can hit notes on the touchscreen as well. And it is definitely one of the most fun rhythm games out there. I just don't have a lot of practice on it because it's also the most popular rhythm game in the arcade. It's the one that everyone plays here because they're so rare because again, Sega doesn't want them leaving Japan, nobody tell them that this exists, and because of its rarity, people will drive 50 miles away just to play this. I know, it's insane. So yeah, of course, because so many people want to practice, I've never gotten the time to really master this game, but I highly recommend it if you can find one. So those are the Sega games I've been playing, so let's take a look at another giant, Konami. First up is Sound Voltex. The cabinet says Vivid Wave, but I think this game is actually Exceed Gear. I don't know, I'm not caught up on this one's history. Excluding Dance Dance Revolution, this is actually the first Japanese rhythm game I ever played. And despite that, you can tell I haven't had much practice since. I mean, yeah, no, it's... Don't look away, please. It's kind of like being a fake DJ. You've got two knobs on either side, as well as two rows of buttons, and yeah, of course, hitting the buttons at the right time makes it feel like you're a pretend DJ who thinks music is cooler with weird effects. My biggest problem with this one is that I keep forgetting there are 2 banks of buttons, and I mix the upper bank with the lower bank. I think it's just one of those things I'd get used to if I played the game more. But the problem is my local copy is in Japanese, and because of that, the menu is really convoluted, and it's hard to locate the songs that I like. When there are a lot of songs and the organization is in Japanese, it's not that fun going through the menu. But I don't want to play the same songs over and over again. I don't know, so I don't play this one often, but at the same time, I can't say it's a bad game. It definitely is fun to learn. We could look at a developer that is kind of new to the scene and also has left, unfortunately, as far as I know. Marvelous Entertainment's Wacca. Just look at that attract mode. It actually looks so fucking beautiful on its own. I didn't realize how cool it looked until I watched this footage back, but oh my god. Yeah, so think Chunithm, but the playfield is a ring. I wish I liked this more than I did, but honestly, there are a couple of caveats to it. First of all, this game hurts to play without gloves. It's kind of similar to Chunithm because of that, but Wacca also involves so much more sliding around the playfield than Chunithm. And when that happens, the friction catches up to your hands and now it starts hurting. I've also never been able to get used to the timing. I don't know what it is, but I'm always late when I try and hit the notes. I guess that's my problem, but I've always been so confused because it feels like I hit everything at the right time, but overall this game goes pretty hard, and I'm glad that it does because it's kind of got a small soundtrack, but regardless, it's got some great tunes. Oh hey, look at that guy in the background. He's pretty good. I think I'll do a dance-themed episode someday, but I don't know when. I can show you this game though. Dancerush Stardom. This is the game that I am the most embarrassed to play, but now that I actually kind of know how to play, I'm way more comfortable with it. It's like DDR, but instead of buttons, the stage is open-ended, meaning the game is friendlier towards people who actually want to dance instead of this shit. This game is super embarrassing at first, but I've learned that there are 2 things you gotta do to make the game worth it. First of all, you gotta turn up the note speed. That picks up your adrenaline and makes the game way more exciting. Second, you gotta actually pick levels that are going to be engaging. I'd recommend anything around level 4 or 5 as a starting point. If it's too easy, increase the speed and difficulty. If it's too hard, play the in-game tutorials and lower the difficulty. But eventually I found a sweet spot where I was engaged enough to not think about how cringe I looked. And then I grew fond of the game after that. By the way, that is a Konami game. It's very surprising, leaving the video game sphere and moving into the arcade game sphere, how Konami is apparently still beloved. I don't know, I just thought that they made Metal Gear roulette machines or whatever. So those are some rhythm games I've been playing, and I've actually gotten much better at them since I've recorded this footage. Because this footage is really, really old, I'm sorry. Maybe someday I'll finally hit those expert levels, but I don't know when that'll be. I guess I'll let you know if I ever hit something crazy. I had some bigger and better projects on the horizon, but I guess I bit off more than I could chew, so they're gonna take a while longer. Hopefully you guys don't mind that this video is a little short and sweet. I just wanted to make sure I kept this series alive. I'm nevertheless excited about the bigger projects that I've got, and I hope you guys will stay tuned. I've got a Ko-fi now if you want to drop in a quick donation. Is that how it's said? Ko-fi? Ko-fi? I don't know. If you like this series and you want to support me financially, Ko-fi is a really cool place to do it. I also have a Blue Sky as well, so if you've got Blue Sky and you want to follow me there, yeah, follow me there. Alright, that's all for now. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you next time.